And today, we're talking about one of the biggest and most influential animated web series ever created. Since I know you've heard the name before, I thought this would be the perfect opportunity for me to fully explain what Battle for Dream Island actually is, and why so many people have spent years becoming completely obsessed with it.
I think I'm gonna like this one. But before we begin, I should probably clarify that I know absolutely nothing about this show except the name Battle for Dream Island, just because you've mentioned it approximately 800 times. Beyond that, I couldn't tell you who's in it, what they are fighting for, or why an island apparently needs to be battled for in the first place.
That's actually perfect, because it means I can start from the very beginning and explain the entire history of the series without having to worry about you already knowing any of the important details.
I'm slightly concerned that you said the entire history, because I was expecting you to explain the show for about 5 minutes before we move on to something else.
Well, that's where you're going to be disappointed, because I've watched every episode of every season, and I've seen all the important specials and side content, and I even know about Total Fiery Island, which is something that a lot of people who consider themselves BFDI fans probably don't know nearly as much about as I do.
I don't know what Total Fiery Island is, but the fact that you've already brought up something I've never heard of makes me think that this is going to be much longer than 5 minutes.
It absolutely is.
Wonderful.
Actually, I think the best way to explain BFDI to you is to show you.
Show me what?
The actual world.
That sounds like the worst idea ever.
Yes.
Whatever you think about doing right now, the answer is no.
Dad, I've spent the last 6 months researching dimensional travel specifically so I could create a portal to the BFDI universe. And after a few minor accidents involving a microwave, a garden gnome, and something I still haven't figured out how to remove from the ceiling, I finally got it working.
Are you telling me that you built an interdimensional portal just so you could physically visit a cartoon in only 6 months?
Technically, yes.
Now that is simultaneously the most impressive and most irresponsible thing you've ever done.
Well, there's only one way to find out if it works.
Sam, can you please put down the remote and explain what you're about to do before you press anything, please?
Too late.
I have so many questions about why the portal is shaped like that, but I'm beginning to realize that asking questions is probably not going to stop you anyway.
Exactly. So might as well come with me.
Why would I willingly walk through a mysterious portal that you built in your bedroom?
Because you're going to finally learn about BFDI.
I don't think it's good enough of a reason.
Dad, I know every episode of this show by heart.
All of them? You hardly remember anything.
Come on, we're going to meet the contestants.
Who are they? I mean, who would participate in such a show?
We're going to meet the hosts.
They're usually great people.
We're going to experience every major era of BFDI history.
I like to be home before dinner.
And we're going to see Total Fiery Island.
Fine, but if anything catches fire, it's your fault.
That's fair. If you want to know how this ends, hit the notification bell so you're sure to be there for the next episode. And while you're at it, like and subscribe. Love to see you next time.